My name is Menno Hoencamp. I'm the owner of the company Mentink Roest. We are antiquarians and horologists. We acquire clocks, we restore them, and we try to give them a new life and find a new owner for them. We are pass on a piece of history. We are looking at a clock made by George Pryor, a famous English clockmaker working in London. This clock was made around 1785, 1790. When this clock was made, the main function was to impress, to attract your attention and to be astonished. How is this possible? We've never seen something like this before. Every 3 hours, the clock will start its organ and its main performance. It moves, it's the visual aspects of running water, sailing boats, bells are sounding and playing music. It is a kind of a forerunner of a television. Well, I can remember the moment we got this clock and I was extremely happy. But a few days later, actually, we started realizing it's highly complicated. During the 3 years it took us to get it restored, this journey involved many complications. It's a kind of chess game. You have to be very alert and concentrated. Every move forward can be 5 steps backward. For example, when you dismantle this clock, then the organ part comes separated from the rest. When you then put it back together, the rest of the clock takes energy from the organ. So that has a huge effect on the musical quality of it. So you can only work on this clock while it's completely assembled. But an organ is a very sensitive instrument, and I was surprised really how they made it. I have deep respect for the maker. Working on a clock, you have to dive into the person that made it and also the period it was made in. That's the restoration ethics. And then you discover the effort and compassion and energy which was put into a movement or into a whole clock. What George tried, in a way, was madness, because he must have known and he must have discovered while he was making it that he was doing the impossible. He was pushing his limits. That meant that if you do the impossible, you start a new era. And that's what he did. He created the smallest mechanical organ clock.